Alright, picture this for a second. You're cruising down an open highway, sun dropping low, playlist hitting just right. And you're sitting inside a motorhome that feels more like a luxury loft on wheels than a camper. Sounds wild, right? Well, that's exactly the vibe the 2026 Toyota Stout Motorhome is bringing to the table. And trust me, this one low-key slaps. Welcome back to our channel, and today we're diving deep into the 2026 Toyota Stout Motorhome, breaking down the exterior, interior, performance, and pricing so you can decide if this rig deserves a spot on your dream road trip list. From the outside, the 2026 Toyota Stout Motorhome looks tough but clean, like it knows it can handle business without flexing too hard. Toyota really nailed that modern Mitsubishi look. You've got sharp LED headlights up front that give it a bold stare, a wide grille that screams confidence, and a body design that's aerodynamic but still boxy enough to remind you this thing is built for adventure. The paint finishes are slick, with metallic and matte options that pop under sunlight, and the overall stance feels planted and solid, not bulky or awkward. Around back, the design stays clean with integrated LED lights, smart storage access, and a rear profile that feels premium instead of clunky. This isn't your old-school camper that looks dated the second it rolls out of the lot. This one feels fresh, modern, and straight-up road-ready. Step inside, and that's where the Toyota Stout Motorhome really starts showing off. The cockpit is surprisingly refined, with a driver-focused layout that feels closer to a high-end SUV than a traditional RV. The steering wheel is thick and comfortable. Controls are right where you want them, and the digital instrument cluster gives you all the info you need without overwhelming you. The infotainment screen is big, responsive, and smooth, supporting Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so your navigation, music, and calls are all seamless. Honestly, it feels chill and intuitive, not like you need a manual just to turn on the AC. Move into the living area, and yeah, this is where things get cozy in the best way possible. The seating setup is smart and flexible, with plush cushions that don't feel cheap or stiff. You can kick back, stretch out, and actually relax after a long drive. The materials feel solid, with soft touch surfaces, clean stitching, and modern textures that make the space feel upscale. Large windows bring in a ton of natural light, making the interior feel open and airy instead of cramped. At night, the ambient lighting gives the whole space a laid-back, almost lounge-like vibe. It's the kind of place where you can just vibe out, watch a movie, or hang with friends without feeling boxed in. The kitchen area is another big win. Toyota didn't cheap out here at all. You've got a clean countertop layout with plenty of prep space, a modern cooktop, a sleek sink, and smart storage tucked everywhere. Cabinets and drawers are thoughtfully placed, so you're not playing Tetris every time you cook. The fridge is a solid size, perfect for long trips, and everything feels built to handle real use, not just look good in photos. Whether you're making a quick breakfast or cooking up a full meal, the setup feels practical and easy, not annoying or cramped. When it comes to the bedroom area, the 2026 Toyota Stout Motorhome keeps things simple but comfortable. The bed is roomy enough to actually stretch out, with a quality mattress that doesn't feel like a thin foam pad. Storage around the bed is well thought out, with overhead cabinets and side compartments for clothes, gear, and personal stuff. The lighting is soft and calming, perfect for winding down after a long day on the road. It feels like a legit sleeping space, not just an afterthought. Now let's talk performance, because this is where Toyota's reputation really comes into play. The 2026 Stout Motorhome is powered by a strong and reliable engine setup that balances power and efficiency surprisingly well for a vehicle this size. Acceleration feels smooth, highway cruising is stable, and it doesn't feel sketchy when passing or climbing inclines. The suspension does a solid job soaking up bumps, so the ride stays comfortable even on rougher roads. Steering feels confident and controlled, making it easier to maneuver than you'd expect from a motorhome. Whether you're rolling through city streets or hitting long highway stretches, this thing feels composed and trustworthy. Fuel efficiency is actually decent for its class, which is a big W. Toyota's engineering shines here, giving you respectable mileage without sacrificing performance. Add in advanced safety features like adaptive cruise control, lane assist, blind spot monitoring, and emergency braking. You've got a motorhome that feels safe and stress-free to drive. It's the kind of setup that lets you focus on the journey instead of worrying about every move on the road. Now let's get into pricing, because that's always the big question. The 2026 Toyota Stout Motorhome comes in at a competitive price point compared to other motorhomes in its class. Depending on trims and optional packages, you're looking at a range that feels fair for what you're getting. It's not dirt cheap, but it's also not insanely overpriced. For the design, interior quality, performance, and Toyota reliability, the value here is pretty solid. You're paying for something that feels well-built, modern, and designed to last, not just a flashy shell. Overall, the 2026 Toyota Stout Motorhome feels like a smart move for anyone who wants adventure without giving up comfort. It's stylish, comfortable, capable, and easy to live with. Whether you're planning weekend getaways, cross-country road trips, or full-on van life vibes, this motorhome checks a lot of boxes. It's practical without being boring, and premium without being overed up. Honestly, Toyota cooked with this one. So that wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Toyota Stout Motorhome. If you enjoyed this review, smash that like button. Subscribe to Saints Reviews Hub for more fire motorhome and vehicle content, and drop a comment below letting us know. What'd you think about this rig? Thanks for watching, stay safe on the road, and we'll catch you in the next one.